Well, hello friends, this is Tommy Oaks and this is the Story Break. Welcome everyone. I'm glad you're here. Let me tell you a story. Have you ever heard of a lady by the name of Annie Edson Taylor? Well, she's worth noting because she made history in 1901. And I'll tell you the history that she made. She is the first person to go over Niagara Falls in a barrel. She was a school teacher, but she didn't feel like she was making enough money teaching school because she had a lot of debts. So she thought if she pulled off a stunt like going over the falls in a barrel, she'd make a lot of money out of it. So the day came, they got a big old pickle barrel. She got into it and put a mattress around her. The barrel had was made of wood, but it had steel staves holding it together. And they screwed the lid on, had a hole drilled in the top, and they used a bicycle pump to pump it as full of air as they could and put a big old cork in that hole and took her out in the middle of the Niagara River and just watched that thing go over the falls. Well, down at the bottom of the falls, they picked up the barrel and she got out. She was shaken up, but she was alive. You know what she said? This is a historic quote. She said, "No one ought to ever do that again." Well, she tried to go on the lecture tour to talk about what had happened, but nobody seemed interested in hearing her. So she didn't make very much money off of that stunt, and she died in 1921. But here's to Ann Edson Taylor and her trip over Niagara Falls. Thanks for coming to the Story Break. See you next time.